Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Myself, C.S. Gaurav Sharma. Today we are over here in a discussion point of table or a round table, we can say, to discuss the various new startup laws and the role of company secretaries on startups. How a company secretary, a professional person, can help you in your startup. I have maintained a few of the slides and I have to discuss the same with you. Mainly, startup is a business idea. If we uh, discuss it in a definition way, the basic definition which comes arrives is startup is a business idea transformation into a business, but at early stage now. If on a short and a compelling note or a system we will discuss. This is the definition. A early stage business can also be called as startup. So newbies, uh, basically like Paytm in early 2010 or 2011 was a startup, or maybe earlier also, which Vishal Shekhar Sharma, Vijay Shekhar Sharma, the owner of Paytm, was a startup. Now we can term it on a $1 million baby itself. So, what would be the role we company secretary is going to have in a startup? We will discuss the same. So, if we move into the another slide, uh, process of start. Basically, we will start with this. If you have an idea, then that could be termed as a startup idea. That goes into a research process. You have to do a lot of research and iterate it and model it down and execute the same, and the end product comes out is a startup. So you start basically with the sales process, moving in and around in a cycle way. From awareness, it goes to investigation, investigation to evaluation, evaluation to a trial process. If it all goes well, then repeated use of the same and the commitment which comes out, move into a sales process, which churn it into in the future and keep it on for the future. So there was a technical glitch. Sorry about that. Justifiable way of starting in India is like this. We moved around basic how to make a startup, like live in the future, what is missing, write it down, prototype the same idea into a different thing, show that prototype to 100 or 1,000 or a n number of people, launch lot everyone, like launch a mixture of the same, look out in the dark or in the daytime for funding of the same idea, find your co-founders, founders, make the agreements, register the corporation to a LLP partnership, sole proprietor, one person company, private limited, public limited, give it a legal structure, then iterate the same, and move out to the 1,000 users as your customer base and keep growing, and success comes later. Role of CS in startup, I have given it in a four-way, four-fold method, like represent the startup in a merger and acquisition fundings. Basically, we dealt the matter of Companies Act 3 under Section 391 to 396 earlier in 1956, which talks mainly about how the mergers and acquisitions happen, amalgamations happen, how to value the ideas, how to take the actual valuation, how to move from the company law board to courts. Now it's being shifted to NBFC to. So we have a lot of more of prototypes to a final stage version of the laws which we handle in a merger and acquisition. So we are a professionally legalized body, quasi judicial body, which handles basically the merger and acquisition, valuation, and other parts of the startup. Startup business valuation experts, we can say that we are, because mainly we deal with the laws. We know from the incorporation of a company till the end of the company what it is doing. So a startup is also similar on the same way, like from a business prototype, we help you till the end to the winding up or to the merger and acquisition stage. We will help you out in any manner. So there is a lot more scope and a role over here. Sorry for the background music. Basically, few of the um, disturbing factors always prevail. CSS startup mentors on board of advising. Suppose if you start a company or a startup, then you need two of the things. First is funding. Second one is the people who will carry it out with you in a compliance manner. without any error, without any discrepancy, without any non-compliance, and making you advise how to grow the company. We are technically the sound experts in the same, as we are being provided to deal only with the top class like directors, board of directors, alternate directors, additional director. We appoint them, we change the board of director structure. We mainly talk about the com- constitution of the committees of the board of directors. So we also hold the position in the board of directors, advise you on the same matters in a clear way, so that none of the founders, or any other person or any investor may uh, have an eye on your wealth or profit maximization. So we have a broad line of role over here. We also grow the companies, we also make the subsidiaries, we also move the further sectors for you. We also provide the FAMA and other laws which are necessary for your success in a startup. If we move around on to another slide, business expansion guiding profitability setups, we always provide the same. A business technological startup basically revolves around a intellectual property right. So, intellectual property right is basically a right which is intellectual in nature, but it is being, uh, you can say, innovated with idea and stagnant with you. If you value in a real course of business, mainly many investors and VC or any private equity firms advise you that you must value your intellectual property rights uh, separately apart from your physical company or the entity which you are going to hold. So we take care of the intellectual property right, like from the startup. We make sure that your trademark, copyright, patents must be yours only, and nobody can claim the right on it. So we register the same. We track a record how the registration process moved into a legalized way, and we provide you the total ownership roles of the intellectual property rights. And in the future also, uh, we can we can deal on your behalf and can advise you for the same. We are a global solution partner. So as company secretaries work on FEMA, FTI, venture capitalist rules of SEBI, so we can help you in a legalized manner, which basically many angel investors stops you from there. So they do not want a company secretaries must come onto the board of directors of startups, but we do that. We are a legal and quasi help for you in a startup documents format. Like if you are going to make a startup, then first step of the same is to have a co-founder and a founder agreement with a partner or the founder or the co-founder. So we help you in the same, like how to go with the same without any error, without any misconception, without any discrepancy, so that in the later stages chaos or conflict may prevail. Here comes the financial role of CS in startups. We provide you the funding. Basically, we are the angels for you on a legalized way and a formalized way. You can say we are the professionalized person. We are technological savvy, and we provide you the thing. About raising a fund, there are few questions. Why raise funds? And we discuss the same about the same when you need the fund, why you need the fund. We discuss the same, or where you going to use it. Is it legalized manner to use the same way? Common sources of the startup funding, typical deals of startup investment, creating the investor pitch presentations for you so that angel investors can rope into it and can provide you the angel fund investing totally. We can provide you the representations also in a legalized manner so that equity stakes must be increased for them. There may be mm, the discussions mostly by the angel investor that for a investment series they wish to get your equity stake. So we can bargain for you in a representation process in a legalized way, as we are a quasi judicial body and a financial expert as well, so that you do not get diluted through your equity in a very alarming on a very hard basis, so that you get maximum equity in a divestment process where angel funds comes in. Another type of thing is that we negotiate Like we can provide you and can arrange you for the bridge loan documentation. We can also give you the basic fundas of discounts and warrants, owner loans, convertible loans, venture loans. We will provide you the know-hows, pros and cons, and everything. Lead investor. We will provide you valuation before and after money, how to use the valuation side, how to match the things in a very brief manner. ESOP dilution, VCs, preferred rights, board of directors, other things. Not easy game to as require huge ecosystem to go with the CS2 startups. But we have a strong formation, so like innovation country, uh, companies, customers as well. So we provide you every kind of a thing in your basic things. Till 2015, growth of story of startups was untold, but there is around 45 plus Indian startups got acquired by global peers. In Indian rupees, we can turn it 15,000 crore plus spend on acquisitions. It's huge how startups in India are developed to behemoths of India. Flipkart being carried by Sachin Bansal, Benny Bansal. Now Benny Bansal is the CEO of there. Snapdeal, Kunal Bell, Rohit Bansal. Now Kunal Bell is taking care of them. In Mobi now being headed by Naveen Tiwari. Ola is being co-founded by Bhavish Agarwal, Ankit Bhati, but now Bhavish Agarwal is taking care of the mostly of the matters. We cannot move that, remove that. No, Ankit Bhati is still over there. Zomato, we can say in four cities recently. Zomato stopped their delivery because of lack of customers, but surely it will be a desire, it will be a inspiring story, it will be an expectation that Zomato will come back. Mu Sigma, Dheeraj Ram, Rajaram is the CEO of there. PTM, as we all know, the now king of wallet game and other things, Vijay Shekhar Sharma is heading the game. A very great story of him about rupees 10 in a pocket and now 9,000 crore brand he is. So we provide you immense support from solutions to research to innovation technology to software discussions to everything. Like basically as a company secretary is a multifaceted professional these days. Startup and CS are a pen and nib without a pen. Without a nib, a pen cannot be wrote it down or go ahead. So we are with you. So you can connect me with the exploration of opportunities like on 9990694230. You can also connect me over my email ID gauravdelhi rav@gmail.com. You can also visit my uh, portal for startup articles. I wrote many articles for the startups, for the youths, for the fraternity of startups, so that how to move on to a legal structure, how to get not being carried away by the investors, how to uh, know the basic technicalities of directors and meetings and other things, how to raise the capital, how to get the capital. We can provide you everything. You can also connect me personally on www.facebook.com/Gaurav Delhi RAV page as well, or as a profile as a friend. You can also add me on the Facebook handle www.facebook.com/GAURAV Delhi RAVV. Thank you for your time and attention.